for ransom when my scope like Richard Branson. Since the basement making anthems over seasons with the man in black is teasing with my patterns. Pretty girl, she think I'm handsome. Just coasting through these matches. I'm not bossing, I'm advancing. Keep it moving till I be on before below. Wanna be intimate with soul, explore this war before I go. And that's some hours in my face way. Now it's like work for 10K or cause it is pen gaming. Been insane in the membrane since them days where we raved for 3 days and 4 nights and took them red eye flights. Hop straight off the plane and through the back door of the place. Then I stepped on stage, they were like, see the crowd going ahead, they were like. So I stepped on stage, they were like, ooh yeah. See the crowd going ahead, they were like, ooh yeah. Crazed and courageous, raised by some Zulu lions, taught to seek dangers, brave and defiant, boy, the Lord was doing favors, blaze through the fire, yeah, we had a few, lost a few wages, still coming rampant, misbehaving, flavors, still coming anti-up, rebelling with my ravers, still don't give a about who be the latest, can't be locked up in them cages, start living up to what the fuck you think of days. But hey, what about it? So I stepped on stage, they were like, see the crowd going ahead, they were like. So I stepped on stage, they were like, ooh yeah. See the crowd going ahead, they were like, ooh yeah.
Run it back.
Yeah.
Run it back.
Run it back, 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 run it back.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at Lumen Field in Seattle, Washington. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Seattle Seahawks. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from Seattle. No run back here on the opening kickoff as we'll start at the 25.
Hey, here we go, hey.
A run by Dallas to start the drive. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here.
Next, receivers help spread the defense out, and they were able to come through with a slashing run.
But to that point, it's going to be interesting to see the personnel chess match as this one progresses.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Can they continue to create running lanes out of passing sets? And if so, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3.
Well, I would have figured after the 9-yard run on the previous play, getting 1 more yard wouldn't have been much of a problem. But apparently it was, and now it's 3rd down.
Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. Now Geno. And Walker has it. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down. They snap it to Smith. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he's going to have a Seahawks first down. They go for it on 4th and 2, and it's a gain of 6. The throw to the middle, taken in. Give him 32 on the play. Smith. This complete to Lockett. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And now leaving with a second and just a few inches left.
But yet another completion here on this opening drive, and he's now perfect 4 of 4 to start. Pretty solid execution here.
And how about how everyone's handled their nerves? Because you know what it's like to start a ball game. You're so amped up and ready to go, and sometimes the execution isn't there. They've been flawless so far. Well drilled, well prepared, and excited to start this game.
That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Smith going to throw on 3rd and 1. He finds his man complete. That's Walker. So they'll get nothing out of that play, and it'll be 4th down. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
And this is going to come up well short as they stop him on 4th down. The Seahawks go for it but can't convert. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 24. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Jackson now. Eluding the pressure right. And this one is incomplete.
Well, I think you have to forgive him just a little bit here because he's out of the pocket trying to make a play. But he rushes this one and just wings it downfield right over the head of his wide-open receiver.
That's for Bateman, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon.
And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
After the interception, here's Smith. He lets it fly for Lockett. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
Throwing on 3rd down, Smith. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone.
And oh no, it's incomplete. Well, it's a touchdown if he holds on, but somehow took his eyes off of it, falls to the ground, and brings up 4th down.
Here we go on 4th. Smith. That's to his running back, complete. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. Pete Carroll rolled the dice, but it didn't work out. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their... Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Tariq Woolen picks it. And the Seahawks are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Here we go.
Now Smith and the Seahawks going to come up 1st and 10
at their own 18. They'll start by running the option to the right. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down.
Well, he is certainly dangerous when he spots a lane, and he keeps it himself there and worked out well.
And how about the moving parts on a play like this? You know you have to practice it over and over because it's almost like a ballet that has to be choreographed. But how about once he made the decision to go, he committed to it and went. Let's face it, most teams are going to defend the running back much more than the quarterback on that type of a play.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Throwing now is Geno.
Outright to Smith and Jigba.
And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. No score after one on EA Sports. The Seahawks on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. Now Smith. It's caught, blocked, and he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Here's Smith now on 2nd down. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Backed up here. Tough spot. Needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
Geno now to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Walker. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 31-yard line. The drive stays intact with a pickup of 13.
But they've certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball, possibly in the open field.
And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Now a tough spot for Geno Smith and company after the sack. It's 3rd and long.
A 7-yard loss brings up 3rd down.
Easy. Check 59.
They'll set up to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
They converted twice on 3rd down that drive already, but couldn't make it a 3rd. We always talk about in-game adjustments. How about what the defense did there, able to shut them down on that attempt?
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Middle. Daytona.
To throw is Smith. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The Seahawks go for it but can't convert. And this 11-play drive is going to lead to nothing on the scoreboard. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and a couple. Jackson with a handoff to Dobbins on the option.
And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. The Ravens moving quickly here as the clock runs. Now Jackson.
That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 26. Now Jackson on first down. He'll swing this out to Dobbins. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. So 8 yards on the completion there, and that'll bring up a second down in just a couple. Off the play fake to Dobbins, here's Jackson.
And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end Andrews. First down now, but the clock continues to move.
Dobbins.
And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half.
One more time with Dobbins.
And he is not going to get in as the big bodies stop him at the 1.
They'll try to run with Dobbins.
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown.
J.K. Dobbins as the first half is winding down. And the Ravens have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half.
Tucker with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Coming out of the end zone, D. Eskridge. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together.
And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. The final shot here before break. Smith. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Just the one touchdown in that first half. 7-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3.
Duvernay now going to bring it out.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Devin Duvernay.
It's a foot race. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Ravens. Now Tucker to add the PAT. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Ravens 14, Seahawks nothing. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff.
Here's Moore. He will return it. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 16.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
Well, the opposition laid down the challenge, an opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a two-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread to overcome, a little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
Now a play fake, and it's Smith. And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, pulled it in. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 47.
Walker now on 1st and 10. And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Back to throw, Smith.
Catch is made by Metcalf.
And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. That's good for 28 yards. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Will Dissly from 6 yards away.
And the Seahawks are back within a score.
Myers connects on the PAT, and that'll make our score 14-7. After the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
Duvernay now going to bring it out. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Speed is the name of the game when it comes to RPOs, and sometimes you can be a little too quick, thus inaccurate, incomplete.
2nd and 10. Here's Jackson again. Flush to his right. The ball comes out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down. Now it's Jackson. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense.
Darrell Taylor got in there to drop him.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on 1st down, then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield and help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10.
Hey, we go.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
The problem as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Back to Walker on first down.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down.
13 next. Tuesday. Hold. 49, flip it off, 49.
Now Gino. He'll take a shot for the end zone. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. DK Metcalf, 57 yards.
And the Seahawks have a chance to tie the ball game here in the final minute of the 3rd.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 27.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. Meanwhile, Jackson's throw into the hands of Andrews.
They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore first down.
And the Ravens first down.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Play action. Now Jackson.
Yet again, targeting and finding Mark Andrews.
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it's 2nd down.
I don't care what sport you're playing. Everyone likes to build up a little momentum, don't they? And look at this, back-to-back completions to the big target at tight end.
That one not as profitable as the other, but still a decent gain.
On 2nd down, a run to Dobbins.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
On 3rd down, Jackson.
He gets this underneath to Dobbins.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. 16 yards on that one and a Raven first. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 41.
Dobbins going to take the handoff on the option. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here.
They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. Here's Jackson to throw. Flushed out right. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down at a 21-yard gain.
Now Jackson going to shift him around. In motion, Aguilar. They'll run with Dobbins. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
Now Dobbins again on 2nd down.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown.
J.K. Dobbins with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Ravens answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
From the end zone, here comes Eskridge. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Now Gino on 1st down.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a 1-score game.
So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion.
Here's 2nd down.
They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down the wire.
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted.
Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line.
We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
There's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of a guy trying to throw the football. And on that play, they ended up flushing him to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football, and that led to the incompletion.
Jackson on the give to Dobbins.
After that run, still a good amount of meat on the bone here for this 3rd down play. Can you envision them putting this in the air?
Totally. I mean, look at who he has under center right now. If you can't trust him with the football, you can't trust anyone. And frankly, to me, I want the ball down the stretch. Get the 1st down, keep it in the hands of my offense. I don't want to turn it over to them and rely on my D.
They got to get it to the 21 here on 3rd down. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. That's on the guard, Kevin Zeitler, 1st-round pick back in 2012. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Jackson.
That's going to be caught. It's James Prochet. He's going to have the 1st down and then some.
And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. It's 1st and goal and a late touchdown at this stage. Could officially salt this one away.
Going for the knockout punch. They'll try and run.
Good gain there on 1st down. It keeps them in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front. Good blocking. Nice hole for him. Ends up picking up nice yardage. Stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They're in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. Now Jackson. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. Tucker now for the extra point.
Justin Tucker lining up for the extra point.
He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14.
Ravens 28, Seahawks 14.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Ready.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Strike, strike. Go, go, sit up.
Smith.
He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Rocky Sin.
And the Ravens are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point, as this one is all but over.
Oh, and for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, don't change that channel just yet. This one may have gotten a bit more interesting.
Put down the remote, put down the clicker. This one looked like it was over. It looked like they were ready to seal the deal. But in doing so, by pitching it around a little bit, it cost them. We could have a great finish.
Myers connects on the PAT. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So still a chance with just over 20 seconds to go, but they need to get this one back, no doubt. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. So still a chance with just over 20 seconds to go, but they need to get this one back, no doubt. And who's got it? I think the Ravens do, yes. And they're going to win this football game. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
No, we changed it.
Oh, Jackson's going to throw it. Escaping the pressure right.
His running ability has been an extra dimension to their game plan thus far. For once, though, he doesn't create any magic against a front that's prepared for him to try and take off.
Ball at the 23, 2nd and 8. Throwing now is Jackson.
Being chased out left. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over.
Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And, Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked at the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it happen for a victory.
I ain't tripping, this is easy, got them excited to meet me, I got diamonds, you got CZs, wake up, get to it, and repeat, hey, I ain't hear nothing,